What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am Letitia and this is That's So Letitia. And to all of my new viewers, supporters, subscribers, welcome, guys, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you enjoy the content. And to all of my returning viewers, supporters, and subscribers, welcome back, guys. As always, it is a pleasure to see you. Without further ado, let's jump right into this video. Happy October, happy fall. This year is flying, right? Oh my goodness. So yeah, we are in the month of October. And what does that mean? That means fall fashion, pumpkin spice latte inspired makeup, riding boots, chunky sweaters, all the things, right? Apple picking, like just all of the things. For me, it's still hot. And from what I hear from family members who live in the Midwest, who live in Chicago, it's still hot there too. So we're gonna act as if we all are having a proper fall on this good October 5th, 2025. We can at least act like it, right? Gotcha. And what I just put on my face to prime is the One Size Secure the Sweat Dry Till Dawn Primer. For this one, I did not use my Danessa Myricks. I know. So I am going to underpaint. I'm going to use the M.PH highlight and underpainting face palette. This one is in deep, aka medium. Technically not deep, but we do what we can do. So if you are new to my channel or if you are new to this palette, it has these are two highlight, or we have a color correct, two highlights and a contour, and oh my gosh, two contours. So yeah, I am just going to start off by doing some color correcting using a sponge. For this, I normally use a brush, but I'm trying different ways of applying to see if I get like a different outcome. So for this one, we're going to use a beauty sponge. I almost want to ask, how's everyone doing? So much going on right now in the world, in our backyard. For some of us, in our front yards. I hope you guys are taking care of yourself as best as you can, maybe limiting some social media exposure. I know that's like an oxymoron because I'm hoping you watch this video, but I'm also hoping more that you take care of your mental health as opposed to watching this video, because it's definitely the time that we're living in right now. Very unpredictable, very unpredictable. Okay, my face may look a little like, what else did you do? So I simply just applied a little bit of the highlight shade to my forehead, middle of my nose, and then I applied a little bit of the deep contour to the outer perimeter of my face along with the sides of my nose. Let's see. I promise this phone stays in my business. Goodbye, Siri. I didn't say anything to you. Didn't they just like have like a class action lawsuit? Girl, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, Siri. Siri, cut off. And she's still in our conversation. She's still in our business. Goodbye, Siri. Girl, it won't cut off. What the hell? Wasn't there just like a class action lawsuit about that? Like, Y'all doing way too much with the whole AI right now. Way too much. And now for blush, this is by Danessa Myricks. This is the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder in shade Spiced Latte. I have been so in love with this. Oh my gosh, this is such a pretty shade. Just grab my blush brush. I love this shade, I really do. And now using this Makeup Shack T29, I'm just going to begin to lightly buff out the rest of my underpainting. And now for my foundation, the newest foundation by Anastasia, Beverly Hills. This is the Impeccable Blurring Second Skin Matte Foundation. The shade I wear in this one is 6W. Do 2 pumps. I envy people that can do foundation and they only use 1 pump, or they use like a half a pump. Even if I kind of waste some of the product, I usually always have to start with at least 2 pumps. I don't know, it's just me. I'm assuming because my brush holds some of the product, I don't know. But shout out to y'all that can just do 1 pump whole face. I love that for y'all. I'm going to apply it using a e.l.f. Cosmetics Ultimate Blending Brush. I'm going to add an additional layer of concealer. This is by L'Oreal. This is their Skin Ink 2-in-1 Foundation Concealer. Kind of puts me in the mind of the Marc Jacobs that I had. I believe, what was that one called? Like Extra Shot or something like that. It was like a 2-in-1 where it was supposed to be a concealer and foundation. The formula was amazing because it had caffeine in it, but they've since discontinued it. This I picked up, about a month ago. I put it in my drawer and I never looked back. So today will be the first day that I'm using it. I'm going to use it as a concealer. And what is the shade? 375 is the shade that I have. Okay, so it kind of looks, yeah, it does. It is my foundation match for this brand. We'll let that dry down just a little bit, and I'm going to apply my bronzer. This is by Too Faced. This is the Melting Sculpting and Bronzing Stick in shade Chocolate Mocha. The reason I like it is because it glides on effortlessly. Oh Lord, have mercy. Yep. We're gonna forget. We're not gonna pay attention to what's happening around the rim of my bonnet. Yeah, but I like it because it glides on like butter and it blends in so well. Put a little bit here also. Using the same Makeup Shack brush, I'm just now going to blend it out. And now let's blend in the concealer, just using a Real Techniques blending brush. Yeah, that literally looks like my foundation shade, which was probably the whole point of me buying it. But since it's a 2-in-1, we can also use it as concealer. Highlighting concealer, this is by Tower 28. This one is in, I believe, shade 15. First spray down, Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. And now for our powder blush. This is by Mented Cosmetics. This is in shade Clay Too Much. And this is just like a everyday kind of fall face. The glam is there, but I mean, you can always build up on it. You know, if you go apple picking, if you're going to work, if you're going to brunch, if you're on a coffee date and, you know, you want to be cute, you know, you can throw this on and it'll get you out the door. You don't necessarily have to do all the steps unless you want to, but, you know, just a fun kind of fall inspired, easy to do face. Powder bronzer, this is by Colored Rain in Cinnabay. Or if you don't have Colored Rain, you could use whatever your preference of powder bronzer may be. Just a light dusting on top of the liquid bronzer or cream bronzer that we used. Nothing spectacular, not too much. And let's start setting this face. Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder. This one is in shade Peach Pie. I have a few shades I'm going to use for a few areas. So this one I'm going to use at the beginning of my under eye. I'm not going to take it all the way back. And then going in with another Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder. This one is in shade Cinnamon Bun. Now we can actually take a little bit of Cinnamon Bun and a little bit of Peach Pie, mix these two together. And I'm going to use this for the rest of my under eye area. Oh, that came out cute. Kind of look like Coco. All right. Even our setting powder is giving fall. It looks so cute. I like the little color, the shade that it came out to. Looks like powdered cocoa before you add the milk. Or maybe I'm just thirsty. Two things can be true at the same time. Yes, I am thirsty. I'm always thirsty down here. Yes. And yes, it also looks like cocoa. And now I'm going to dust all of this off by using, this is by Sephora. This is a Micro Smooth Multitasking Baking Face Powder in shade Hazelnut. I'm going to use a pointed powder brush to apply it. And this is for the areas that I have not applied any powder. And then also I'm using the tip of the brush to help kind of whisk off the excess of the Huda Beauty that we applied. Moving on to our eye look, I'm going to use the Nomad by Juvia's Place. I love these colors for fall. They are vibrant, but yet I feel like they are just so fall coded, right? So first, applying this shade here to where our crease should be. The light hand. Move my mirror over here. How about that? Why didn't I think of that before? So much better. I feel like she's not picking up the way I need her to. I know I have a light hand when it comes to shadow, and some people are like, well, you have to pack it in and then dust off what you don't want. And I get that, but there are those instances to where you can do a little bit too much packing, and it is what it is. You stuck with it. I like to build if necessary, but this one particular shade, it's no matter how much I'm putting, it's still extremely subtle. Let's try this olive shade here. Same brush, just kind of dusting off the product. Yeah, oh my gosh, why are they so light? Wow, these are very, very light. Okay, this one, I'm working for it. I'm packing it on, y'all. Still very light. Yikes. I am going to spray down my brush. Used a little setting spray. Let's see if I get anything more out of this shadow. I don't remember them being like this. That's so odd. All right, let's see. Yeah, no. Still about the same. And now using the smudge brush, I'm going to go into this forest green and apply that here to just add a little bit of depth. And then I'm going to follow up with this dark brown. And now I'm going to take this shade here. I'm going to apply with the flat brush. I'm going to first prep my brush because this palette is really not giving me what it was I remembered getting from it, which is odd. Using a flat brush, I'm going to apply it to the inner portion of my tear duct, maybe midway, and just kind of very lightly sweep it across. But don't go all the way to your outer V. And for our under eye eyeliner, I'm going to use, this is a 12-hour retractable eyeliner by Sephora. This one is in shade Shimmery Green or Shimmer Green. It's cute. And now moving on to lip. This is by One Size Beauty. This is a lip snatcher lip liner. This one is in shade Coin Collector. And let's line. And then on top of that, I'm putting another One Size lip liner. This one is out of line. I love what this one is doing because it's softened Coin Collector and allowed me to overline just a little bit. I love that combo of lip liners. I always used to feel like, okay, well, you can maybe combo lip products like lipsticks, lip glosses, in one lip liner. Do y'all see how that lip liner just softened, but it's still there with the second one? Oh, love it. And now to fill it in, this is by MAC. And the shade name is Velvet Teddy. This one here. And then on top, also by MAC, this is some good old school clear lip glass. Just going to apply a little of this as a topper. We're going to spray her down again. Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. All right, guys, so here's the final look. Off camera, I tried, okay? I tried to apply some Ardell kind of wispy cluster lashes. I think it's time for me to go back to strip lashes because the natural look is cool, but it's time to switch back up and go to just the strip lashes, which are very simple, very easy for me to apply. But nevertheless, here we are. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Just wanted to get back in front of the camera, give you guys a little fall inspired, crisp weather, sweater weather, coffee shop look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as always, in the description box below will be a complete list of all products used to achieve this look. Guys, continue to be well, stay safe, like literally stay safe. Exercise, self-care, it is not a privilege, but a necessity. Make sure to check on your strong friends after you check in with yourself. And until next time, we shall chat again soon.